to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you my November bullet journal setup. So it's already like the end of November, so it's all like done. I have one more week left, so it's gonna be some parts like missing and stuff, but I sort of like filled up already. So this is the first, so I have never done a journal video, and then you might not even interested, but I really want to record it because I really enjoy doing my bullet journal. Is my journal is basically this little book, so this is already filled for 2020. So normally people do videos of the way they draw it. For me, it's already set, so that's my next year. It's like March. It's already done for like the whole year. I just really love like drawing and doing things. So if you don't know what bullet journaling is, it's basically you have a notebook which is undotted. So if I go to that's February, obviously like Valentine's Day and everything, but if you look at the page, it's got little dots, so it's like so much easier to draw, and then you can just draw your own calendar basically. So there's lots of different things I normally do in mine. It is very personalized, so you can do whatever you want, you track whatever you want, but bullet journaling, it helps you track your habits, your moods, your destinations you travel to. There's a lot of like anything you can journal. I do my work hours, I do my expenses, how much what videos I want to film. There's a lot of different things. So literally my whole life is in here, so if I lose this, that would be annoying. But yeah, because 2020 still gave me a bit of space, so like finished my months for 2020 and I still had about that much. So I decided that because my old journal got full, that I only had 3 months left, and I kind of tried to squeeze into the end of this book, which I did. So my December one is going to be really like squeezed in, but for November it's alright, it's not too bad. So I'm going to show you my setup, and there is going to be some part where I put like sticky notes over because it's personal information. I don't want to put that out on YouTube, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Other than that, let's crack on with the video. Okay, so my first page, I swapped to my phone camera because it's easier to handle. It's a little bit smaller than my normal camera. So my first page is November. We have just the title, just the name of the month, and then I made it a bit funky. So this month I thought I'd make it very colorful because it's grey and raining, and yeah, I don't like that, so trying to cheer up a little bit. So first one is my hours for work. So that's just the month, the days of the month. So I put in the hours I work normally every day, and I put in my personal training sessions and all the stuff, classes I do and everything. So yeah, it's just in the end I put in my goals. So I would like to get this many subscribers by the end of this month. Nearly there, but yeah, not yet. Obviously, like all these ones, I want them to like tick it off when I done them, and then in the end of every month I put in what I managed to achieve. My next page is my mood tracker. So it's very colorful, as you can see. So every month I do a different theme for like the whole month, and then this one obviously is very colorful, so I thought is a girl painting a wall with different colors would be a really good idea. So I put happy, okay, meh, and sad, but I put in ill as well because I was ill this month and I wasn't actually feeling like sad, if that makes sense. So all these colors meaning different moods. So as you can see, the beginning of the month when I was ill, I was not really the best, so I had a bit of like a time. Such a weird thing, because like one day I felt quite down, and then I felt really happy, and then down. Sort of like it's a bit weird. And then obviously the last couple of days was like sort of like okayish. So he's like starting to get better here, and obviously I still have a week to finish this, but yeah, it looks, I think, pretty colorful. Then my next page is my habits. So there's some what I was doing absolutely rubbish with. Yeah, you probably can tell what habit. And then some of them are pretty great. Most of the time on the weekends, that's when I don't do that well. So water is pretty good. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days a month so far where I wasn't having enough water intake, which is normally my water intake is 2.5 liters of water. So that's, yeah, and don't go below that sort of thing. Exercise, you can tell that I work out 4 to 5 times a week. And that's the weekends, all the black little dots or squares. And the vitamins are just ridiculous. I just forget to have them. So I need to start putting them out again. Like I used to put out all the time. But yeah, I just get rushed to work and I forget to take them. No spending, so that's pretty good. So that doesn't include food. Stretching again is very similar to the exercise. When I'm off from work, then I just tend to like rest, which obviously you need that, so that's absolutely nothing wrong with. And then make food at home, so that's pretty good as well, that I've tried to stay away from like takeaways and stuff. So that's my habits. Other than vitamins, I think it's pretty cool. My next page is my anxiety tracker. So I tend to get quite anxious from like certain things. So I thought it's a good way to like track it and then see like how I get on in the month with it. So I feel a bit more than what actually happening sort of thing. But yeah, this month I had 3 days and then 2 little bits when I was like feeling a bit anxious about something, and then it's just like absolutely turned into a really good day. But yeah, the red ones are like when I feel anxious, and then the yellow ones when I'm kind of fine. But yeah, that's, I think, looking pretty good. Hopefully I'm not gonna get any more reds. And then my next page is my body image. So with that as well, there's days I feel great, really good about myself. Sometimes I'm just fine. And there's days when I absolutely feel like fat. I feel, I don't know, ugly. Yeah, it's more like feeling overweight and then not be good enough for being a personal trainer, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like messed up mentally about this sort of things, but yeah, it's just it's pretty cool, to be honest. Just 3 days when I felt down a bit. There was no amazings this month, but to be honest, I don't blame myself because I wasn't doing the best in terms of like, obviously it's winter and then you just feel crap anyway, so pretty good so far. Okay, if I turn the page around, yeah, this is the page you don't need to see. That's my expenses. To be honest, there's a lot of crossovers when I haven't spent money, so obviously still got a week left, so I have no idea how much I spent altogether. But that's pretty much that page, and that's my workout. So this month I thought to make it different shapes and different colors, obviously. So you have ab workout, cardio / spin class, which is I teach a spin class, upper body weight training, lower body weight training, dancing, back and rest. As you can see, I have not done any strength or weight training this month so far. And the reason for that is because I started doing new classes, and I'm really, I was really concentrating on planning those and practicing those as well. So I started participating a bit more in my classes, and you have the rest day, obviously, where you can see all the pink ones, but those are normally like the weekends. This page is about my dreams. So when I have a dream, I just write it down the next morning. So that's like stupid dreams. The first like 4 actually. So out of 5, 4 dreams were about me running away from something. And this basically really, really weird, like how your mind is, you're just thinking about something and you're dreaming about it. So like I was very anxious about teaching spin class. I started to teach 1 spin class a week, and I really hate spin. well, that is a strong word, but I don't really like teaching spin, and I was very anxious about it, and I think I'm trying to run away from my responsibility. So yeah, every night I was running away from something in my dream. So yeah, that's it. And then after I've gone through my second spin class, those dreams are like gone. I've not dreamed since. My next page is what I'm thankful for in the month. So every day I like to write down a line of what I'm thankful for. So yeah, there's a Friday. I'm happy for Friday. And then there was an editor issue, as you can see, that I managed to sort out. So I just write down every day. I forgot 11th. So I put a star there to realize, I don't know how the hell did I do that, but yeah, I left that day out. So yeah, it's just nice to remind you of like the positive things you have in your life. So not concentrating on all the negatives. My next is my working days, just to make sure that they all together, solve things a bit more again, and then all the personal training I do in a day. My role this time in this job is not the personal training necessarily, so I'm more like a class instructor and then looking after the gym, and personal training is just an extra on top. So that's that. The next page is the video ideas. So I put that here because that's the last 3 videos you haven't seen yet, and I do not want to spoil it. So this is the videos I already posted, so they all up. If you haven't watched them, then make sure you go and give it a watch. And yeah, I normally do that. I have a list and then I just tick them when I posted them, and they all done, and my hand is shaking so much. Okay, next page, it's my weekly spread. So this is the first week. Normally write down what I need to do in a day, and then I just tick them off when I've done it. Yeah, and that's my second week. Looks a little bit different every week normally. And that's my third week. So I really didn't like this one, to be honest, because it was just such a weird shape, but I was just, yeah, doing it whenever. This is the one I don't like either. I think this color is too dark, so I was like, my plan was just like writing over it, and then in the background you're gonna have the number, but it kind of like overtakes the whole thing. It's just too dark, that color. And then my last week, which is this one, which I haven't done yet, obviously. And in this, like, as I already crossed things out, is because this week I'm not working on a Thursday and I work on a Saturday, and then normally I don't work on the weekends, but I do every 5 to 6 weeks. Just a Saturday morning shift, and I forgot about that when I already filled it up, so I crossed out because I'm not doing it on that day, sort of thing. And that's it, and that's December, which you're going to see next month. So that was my bullet journal. You can see it's already a bit like tired, but yeah, as I said, it's the whole next year, so it's going to be even more tired. November. I hope you like this video. If you have any ideas for me, then let me know. I'm sort of set for 2020, so I'm not going to potentially do a different journal. But to be honest, I started my workout journal. If I show you that quickly. So in that as well, I track my sleep. Amazing. I track my calories, how much calories I burn. That month I was on holiday, so it's horrible. And obviously got a bit better. Track my steps, and I think that's it, and that's my for December, which I haven't filled up yet, but yeah, it's like tracking everything sort of thing. It makes me do things, because otherwise I'm just a lazy. So yeah, I really hope you like this video, and then I may give you some ideas. Yeah, I think it's just a good thing to track things, and this is like really nice to look back in like couple of years to what I was up to today. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.